Good morning, welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy. Firstly, sorry about yesterday, I didn't get to do one. This is because I had my jab. I mentioned this before, but I don't think I mentioned that it would mean I didn't do one, you know. But we had our booster shot yesterday. We went all the way to Chatham for it. And, it was such a dodgy place yesterday. I mean, it's getting worse and worse every time I go there, but wow. We're going there again tomorrow. We've got pantomime. Oh, no, you haven't. Oh, yes, we have. Sorry. Anyway, we're going there tomorrow with the little ones to see a panto. The only one not coming is Tyler. He's a bit young yet. I don't think he'd sit there and watch it. Maybe next year. Anyway, so yeah, we had the shots yesterday, had a meal. And then done a little bit of shopping. By the time we got back, I was falling asleep. But I didn't obviously want to go to bed at that time. So when Gary decided to play his game for a little while. No, he watched not Moby Dick. What am I talking about? He watched Godzilla. King Kong versus Godzilla, one of those films, the new one. And he was a little bit disappointed with it, I'd have to say, because that's better. It's annoying me. Because he shot laser beams out of his eyeballs, which, you know, is not the story. So he watched it all, and he watched a bit the previous day, and then he finished it off yesterday. So while he was watching that, I did a live stream instead, a CROCHET live stream, because I couldn't do my videos, and it was a bit late by that time. So I thought, oh well, I'll just do that instead. So that's up. Don't have the replays up because, you know, it takes YouTube so long to go through and do the replays now. I don't know why. You know, the actual chat stream. Anyway, so I didn't get to do one yesterday, so sorry about that. So far, no real side effects from the jab, which is good. I mean, I was welcoming the one that said you'd be tired because I was having so many sleepless nights. Well, I was watching a clock go round and my brain wouldn't shut down, and it wasn't that I was worrying about anything. Maybe there were niggly things keeping my brain active, I don't know, but I wasn't actually actively thinking about anything other than trivial stuff. Just wouldn't stop thinking. My brain was in overdrive and going 99 to the dozen. So yeah. I'll welcome the tiredness. Thank you very much. Maybe it'll knock me out. And I had a really good night's sleep, so maybe it did. Maybe it just was time that, I caught up with sleep anyway. But I haven't really got any, apart from this bit here aches just a little bit. But it's probably because of the night. I mean, it didn't when I went to bed. It only ached when I got up. So whether where I was tossing and turning a little bit, maybe I slept on it or put pressure on it, and it's a bit achy today, but not really any side effects to speak of, so that's pretty cool so far. Anyway, I know that they could come in today because some people had them the following day, but so far so goody, as they say. So we'll see what the pussycat's got to say about it all, shall we? Probably nothing relevant to what I'm talking about, but it's a big one. And this is on the subject of human selfishness and poor service. Why do humans take up so much room on the bed? Even though they often have a spare bed or sofa downstairs, they insist on sleeping with us in the main bedroom. And they seem to think it's all right to hog the bed. I suppose it's a touching display of their affection, but sometimes when they don't leave you enough space, it can be very irritating. Well, poor Fluffy doesn't get to experience being in bed with me. I'll just draw on my hand. Whoops. No, I don't have her in the bedroom at all because I am actually allergic to cats, and the last thing I really want is fur on my bed, any cat hair. So I have obviously got her a little blanket that and I've had to sort of fold that in on itself and then turn it around and fold it the other way, just because once it gets too hairy, she doesn't like to sit on it anymore. But I think I've got a couple more spaces on the fold that have hair-free sort of options, and then it'll either have to be thrown away. I don't know if the hair will come out in the washing machine or it'll then deposit itself on everything else. I'll wash it on its own, but I don't know if it'll, you know, be in the drum. So I might have to chuck that one away and get her another one. Only those little cheapy fleecy blankets that you see for a £5 or whatever. But she seems to like them. I bought her beds. Won't sleep on that. Nope. She has 2 of them. I thought she could have one in the living room, maybe by the fire, that doesn't exist anymore, but did then. But no, wasn't getting it. One where she decided she was going to sleep. Not getting that one either. Used to be one under there because she used to sleep under there all the time, and there was always lots of hair on the floor. But she doesn't come in here at all now. She has these fads where she'll have that's her spot, and then all of a sudden never go in there again. I don't know why, but I'm going somewhere else now. She had about 4 little spaces, corners of the room, in various rooms where she used to call her own. But now, in the bathroom, right by the immersion heater, because it's warm, obviously. And so I put the blanket there, and that's her blanket. But I did notice that she was sitting next to the blanket. I thought, why don't you want the blanket anymore? And I looked and I thought, it's hairy, isn't it? So I did another little fold, washed my hands afterwards, obviously. And now she's back on the blanket again. So I don't know. I don't know if washing it in the washing machine would be a good idea. Would it actually, you know, leave the washing machine, or would it be in there for my next unsuspecting load and just deposit all her hair on it? Excuse me, I'm very asthmatic this morning. I don't know if asthma is actually a word. Asthmatic. I woke up with a bit of, you know, rattly throat. Whether that's a side effect, I don't know. It wasn't one of the listed ones. But whereas the coronavirus does actually get the back of your nose and does cause a bit of nasal drip, so maybe, I don't know. Or maybe it's just a remnant left over from when I had my last cold, which was an evil, evil, evil cold. Let's do the movie quote before I forget. All right. Apart from sanitation, medicine, education, wine, public order, irrigation, roads, and the fresh water system, and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us? Was Monty Python's Life of Brian. I love that film. Absolutely love it. He's a very naughty boy. Didn't do that one very well today. Didn't have enough croak. So let's see who got that. Mr. Pippin, Kim and Paulette. Well done. I was surprised. I thought loads would get that, especially as I did. He's a very naughty boy, and he's not the Messiah. I thought, you know, that was a dead giveaway. Dead giveaway. This one, this is just an excuse to use my new lisp. Captain Insano knows no mercy. Captain Insano knows no mercy. Got to make the most of the list now. I've got it, haven't I, really? I try not to use the... Well, every now and then it pops in my conversation. I think it does when I talk too fast. Because obviously my tongue don't get where it used to get. It kind of has this vibe going on. So this is the edges of my tongue, like that one and that one. It goes, ooh, like a little curve. And it doesn't always want to reach the right places. But I have been, since I had the operation, I have been quite adamant that I wasn't going to be left with a real proper lisp, you know, or speech impediment. And I used to stretch out, put my finger on it, really stretch the scar tissue there and at the back. That's what they did, was they stitched the back and they stitched the front, and they left the middle free to get fatter. So it still had this kind of shape, but it doesn't. It has this sort of shape, if you like. It's kind of a bit wiggly in the middle on that side. But, you know, at least I'm alive and it's gone, hopefully. I think maybe, just maybe, the sleeplessness I've had lately has been a tad worry about the CT scan. Not got the results back. So, and I received a big thick NHS letter and a brown envelope. And I started to look at this and think, oh no, here we go. What is this? And I started to worry that it was you know, we need you to come in. Because that's, if it's nothing, the way I look at it is, that they say it takes 2 weeks to get the results anyway, but they'll tell me at my next checkup. But if they suddenly call me in, then you're going to think, oh, why? So I saw this big envelope and I opened it up and it was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. They wanted me to like vote on something. It was like, oh. Anyway, I suppose it's playing on my mind, in sort of, if you know what I mean. Not just that. There's probably other things like the whole state of the country. It's all kicking off again, and you know, is the vaccine good against this variant and all that? Which they reckon that if you get the booster, you're back up to 70-odd%, 75 or 79%, I can't remember. Efficacy. What a good word that is. Makes you sound posh, doesn't it, when you use that word? It's efficacy. Anyway, I'm going to get off and upload this. I know it's not mega long, but, you know, I haven't really got that much to talk about today. Food-wise, I bought some Christmas stuff in. Got more to get. Other than that, not a great deal to tell you. Eating out, that sort of stuff. You'll know. Not done any recipes. After Christmas, I can't wait to get back stuck into the plan. And I want to do some low carbing. I want to do a big short, sharp shock, if you like. Oh, that's a good word, isn't it? Short, sharp shock. Those are the ones that I struggle with, the shiz, I think, and every now and then I find I have a little going on with lisp-wise because I don't think about what I'm saying and I don't construct it properly as I'm, you know, just rattle it off, and then I notice, and a couple of times I get little bits of moisture, which does really annoy me. It does. Still, I'm alive, you know. I can't keep thinking that. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. And over on Crochet Rocks, there's going to be some open with me's and stuff going on, so watch out for those. I might have an unboxing over on Rocksteady because I have another order which should be coming today. So, and I haven't returned my other items yet. If you watch Rocksteady, you'll know what I'm talking about. So thanks for watching. Stay safe. See you soon. Bye for now.